Alright, RC guys and gals, welcome back to the garage, and I got something new for you guys to feast your eyes on today. This just came in from Tower Hobbies, and it is going to be something I directly compare the Trax Alias to, which I just did a review on, so it should be kind of interesting. But yeah, got one of these, and one of these. And I'm going to attempt to film this with my Canon T5i. So, God help me, let's see how this turns out, and let's make an initial unboxing. This is the first unboxing I've done, so bear that in mind. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, hopefully that transition went well. I just transitioned to my Canon T5i, so hope you guys get to see that in all its glory. And of course, this is the new one from Dromida. They've had an ominous for a while. This is the Vista. There's a couple new cool things about it. As far as I can tell, the main difference is the way the chassis looks, where it has this like cross brace on both sides. Okay, and I opted to get the. Let's see if you can see that. I opted to get the black and white version. Yep, which is finally in focus now. Okay, I'll give you a look at the box. That is the green version, which is really cool. So my version, I believe, if it's not even on here, I don't see my version on here. Oh, it's this version right here. Okay, it's one right in the middle right there. Okay, so before we get to this, one of the things I want to do is I first want to take a look at something you'll probably need. At least one spare battery, guys. So I got this pretty cheap. There is the part number for anybody who wants to see it. Can't get it to focus here. Let's see. It wants to focus on everything except the part number. Come on, guys. Come on. There we go. I think you guys can actually see that now. Maybe. There we go. Okay, it's a pretty small battery. There it is. Let's start with unboxing this right here. Okay, simple. Comes out really easily. Let's take a look at it. And what the hell? Quite interesting. Never quite seen packaging just like this. So, there we go. And yeah, pretty small little battery. Got that little pull tab. What I wonder is, I wonder if it uses the same proprietary connector as the Trax. I have a weird feeling it probably does. And it does. So, what I said before, you can go to your hobby store, you can get something like this. This plugs into your, in my case, Traxxas Easy Peak, but in most cases it'll be your 4mm banana plug to whatever in God's name this is. Just take your battery in, tell them you want to be able to charge this battery on your ProGrade charger. And I think any reputable hobby store will be able to take care of you, okay? Here we go. So, let's get this out of the way here, guys. It's a spare battery. I think it's going to be very useful and probably something we are going to need, okay? So I like getting some actual decent flight time. So, now, without further ado, let's hop into the main event here, okay? I told you guys this is the first YouTube unboxing, right? I don't really do unboxings, I don't like to. But let's hop in. The first thing you get is their black and white, but pretty detailed manual, so I'll definitely give that a look over, okay? It's a nice piece of plastic here, okay? So I'm gonna take that out, probably dispose of it, never use it again. And right away, there is the quad. It's a pretty decent sized quad. Again, I chose the white and black design. I just really like it. I initially saw this on the RC Sailors. There's my shout out to RC Sailors. I thought it looked just awesome, so I decided to give it a try. And you know, of course, the price was right. So, interesting. So I'll definitely be checking it out. Comes with one battery, and obviously I have my spare battery now. They do look like I did order the correct battery, so that's that's a good day when you order the right battery. So But yeah, so far it does look just as serviceable. It has Phillips hardware, which is interesting. The Trax Alias has the 1.5 millimeter hex. This has, I highly doubt with my camera you're going to be able to get in there and really see close up, but it uses Phillips proprietary hardware. There you go. You can see right there. It uses Phillips hardware, which is unique, but I actually like Phillips. I'm not a Phillips hater. I think Phillips hardware is fine. It's tried and true. You just have to get yourself a good Phillips screwdriver, which I have in abundance. So there's the quad. I'm going to set that aside. We're going to pull out next. Wow, that is an interesting controller. And it's kind of a big and bulky controller. It has the pincher sticks on it, which I've kind of gotten used to the gamepad style controller. You know, so this is going to be different for me. You know, it's probably something I should get used to, flying a quad, but I'm going to be thumbs on top of it most of the time anyway, so. But it'll be interesting, we'll try it. One of the cool things I like, guys, that I want to make sure I touch on is the fact that it is, hold on, let's see here, see if I can get it to focus. Come on, focus. It probably never will never focus. This camera is evil. But I do want to make sure I point out the fact that it is SLT compatible, okay? So that means that you could potentially get a really nice like tactic radio and bind it to your quad and fly it with a really nice radio, as opposed to using these ready to run. They can sometimes be junky. But in this case, it doesn't feel, it feels, I gotta be honest, right now it feels a little bulky. I mean, I'll try it, we'll see what we think. Looks like it's gonna use, yeah, it's going to use the 4 AAAs, and there's a Phillips screw in the way right now, so I can't show you that. So, next, we have an extra set of props. Hey, look, a small, tiny little screwdriver. A little screwdriver to, obviously, to take the battery in and out, or to put in the batteries, whatever. So, it does come with AAA batteries, enough to actually run the RC, so that's kind of nice, okay? And the charger, which I will probably not have any intention of using, but it is nice that they included this, guys. It's really cool that they include something like this right out of the box, so you don't have to worry about it. You know, if you're not a professional, if you're just a weekend connoisseur, if you don't want to spend the money on a pro grade charger, it's nice that they include something like this. That's kind of cool. So, all right, that looks like that's everything in the box, guys. I don't see anything else right now, so let's get this box out of the way. I'll try to take a better look at the quad here. Let's move this for you. All right. So, what are my initial thoughts on this quad? Well, I've looked at it for about 3 seconds, so let's see what in between talking to you guys and making sure my camera's in focus. So I'm not really 100% sure how I feel about this quad yet. It does bear a lot of striking resemblance to me in the build, in the way it's constructed, to the Trax Alias. It uses these kind of spur gear and pinion gear right on the motor style rotors, which I really like. It's not a direct drive. Instead, it uses these kind of gearing from the motor, and I really kind of like it. It's really, I like that kind of style of quad. Yeah, I'm not really sure yet. I mean, it's I guess I could pop a battery in it for you guys, and we could take a look. So let's see here. Interesting. Oh, those go in from this way, looks like. Not really sure just yet how it actually goes in and how it all works. I assume it goes just like that. This is my initial boot up and thoughts. Okay. Huh. So it started to do the the trippy flash, which is probably gonna freak out my camera, so, because it's trying to bind right now and it doesn't have a controller that's bound to it. But it's interesting because all the LEDs in the bottom look white. Do seem to be a pretty decent quality white though. This just, looks like this plug here just kind of hangs out of the way. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to take this for a flight and get some thoughts, see what we think. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now, guys. I'm definitely over the next couple of days gonna get some flight time in, see what my thoughts are. And just for comparison, let's go ahead and compare it to the Trax Alias, which I also have right here. So far, this is the quadcopter for me to beat. That's the Trax Alias right here, next to the Vista. See if we can get them both in the frame here. Yeah, looks pretty decent. That's one. There's the other. So they're roughly the same size. The Vista does seem to be a little bit bigger, so that'd be interesting. And you know, over the next couple of months, I'll try it out. I'll report back to you guys, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, watch out for a flying video soon. I'm pretty excited to check this thing out, so I'll talk to you guys.